Kame house party.
Hey everybody, welcome to Kame House Party. I'm Vince.
I'm Aaron.
And this is the universe's number one and only improv Dragon Ball watch-along podcast. And we are so excited to be bringing you another episode this week. Oh boy, about to get the party started. But as always, we have to do a little bit of Kame housekeeping because it's a party. And we start with the first piece of Kame housekeeping, which is the world-famous, UN-sanctioned 1 Minute Roundup whip sound.
It's a shooting star. Make a wish, darling.
Oh, what should I wish for? It's flying across the sky. Oh, I know.
Hurry before it disappears.
Should I say it out loud or?
You say it, yeah. Say it. Let heaven and hell hear it.
I wish all that gold that we've been panning. I wish it would go away. I wish all the gold would go away.
What? Oh no, the shooting star, it blew up.
Oh gosh.
And it spelled out in like a fireworks display, wish granted? Oh no.
I never thought in all my years that this would happen. Finally, all the gold is done.
I'm checking all my saddlebags and regular bags. Darling, the gold's all gone. What'd you do?
I wanted us to live simply without all the greed, you know? I wanted us to be just self-sufficient on our own out here in the frontier. Like you always said, we were coming out here to get away from capitalism, from all this money talk.
Hey, Luther, suddenly, some gold found in my bag. Yeah, me too. I wonder where it came from. Oh, well. What? Did you hear that? Our gold went into their bags.
Well, I wished for all our gold to be gone because I didn't think that I'm sick of all the mining and I'm sick of all the trading and all the rustlers and the robbers that come to our house because we got so much gold.
Darling, I understand. I knew you were a communist when I married you.
That's right.
I thought we could work through it.
That's right.
You got the poster of Mao up in the bedroom that you kiss goodnight.
Love that man.
Scene. That's a communist figure, right? I'm very dumb.
No, you nailed it. You nailed it.
Right,
he's one of the worst.
Okay, that made it extra funny. Great.
But now you may be asking yourself, why that quick trip into the Western world that also has communist figures in it? But that is an improvised Western scene that we do at the top of every show to either loosen or tighten our improv muscles to get ready for whatever the show and our discussion is going to throw at us improv-wise later on, which then leads us to the 1 minute roundup proper, where one of us has 60 seconds to summarize everything that has happened in Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z up until this point. So that is every episode of Dragon Ball and 54 episodes of Dragon Ball Z. Boy, oh boy. Aaron, you're up this time. No community member has saved you like they have saved me. So whenever you're ready, or no, I have to ask you one question, Aaron. Are you ready to round up?
I am a little hurt that no one came to my rescue here, especially on Valentine's Day when we're recording this.
Oh, but Aaron, I did ask you to be my Valentine's, didn't I, off air?
You probably.
Probably did. I was sending out so many.
I know, your little box in front of your desk was very full.
I had all the dum-dums.
But I am ready, so I shall do it here in 3, 2, 1. Dragon Ball is about 7 magic crystal balls. You collect them and you get any wish you want. And the star of the show is Goku. He is from space, but he didn't always know that. He's great at karate. He has a tail most of the times. He had a bunch of adventures growing up where he met some friends. He stopped evil people from taking over the world. He stopped an entire army. He entered some martial arts tournaments, but he didn't win until his third one. He defeated an evil demon king. He defeated the evil demon king's son. He got married. 5, we do a time jump. He's got a kid. He finds out he's from space. His brother's like, hey, come be evil with me. Goku refuses, but that causes him to die. But then he trains in the afterlife, comes back, defeats other space guys who are from the same planet. But that caused a bunch of his friends to die. So that means everyone's got to go to planet Namek to find more Dragon Balls to wish their friends back. But there's also evil dudes there too, and those same aliens. And like Goku's on his way there. It's honestly a mess right now. It is.
I appreciate the honesty at the end there. Thank you, Aaron. And why we do that, the listener, is so that you don't have to go back and watch every single episode of Dragon Ball or Dragon Ball Z to get caught up to the show. You don't even have to go back and listen to every episode of the show to get caught up to where we are now. It's also a very fun challenge for us. But we know, like, it's a minute. There's not all the information there. So we encourage you to go back and listen to any of our previous episodes where we have amazing guests like the Anime Sickos, Kirk Cruz, Shem Pennant, all those people. And if you feel like you want to throw your 1 minute roundup hat in the ring, feel free to send us an MP3 of you doing your own 1 minute roundup to kamehousepartypod@gmail.com. I don't want to do any more of them.
My fear
No,
is that it's going to become a trend where everyone tries to help you out.
And they punish you.
Yeah.
Don't punish Aaron and don't help me.
I appreciate I'd have to respect the gag of it though. I would still be upset, but I'd appreciate getting punked like that. I'd respect it.
Well, you, like Aaron said, if you feel like punking him, you can send it into kamehousepartypod@gmail.com.
I guess they could specify who they want it to whose roundup they want it to replace.
Wait,
as
are
well.
we giving them that power?
They can suggest it.
We'll take the suggestion.
We'll take recommendations. Who do you want to nominate to not do a roundup?
But now we get into the second and final piece of Kame housekeeping, where I tell you, the listener, that Aaron and I watch 2 different versions of the show. I watch the English dubbed, while Aaron watches the Japanese language English subtitled version. And why, you may ask? Well, a long time ago, blah, 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 space, and the Force and Kamehamehas, and we did it. It's great. It lends for a lot of comparisons and contrastiations of the episodes, and usually the first difference is the title. And because we're in the time of Dragon Ball Z, I'll start off with the English title of Episode 55 of Dragon Ball Z: Piccolo versus Everyone.
That's a rad title, and it does happen. I think I got to give it to you again this week.
Yes,
mine's they give a. We'll see. You'll see. Mine's. I'm just gonna say it. I don't know. Enough beating around the bush. Here we go. Episode 55 of Dragon Ball Z. The Japanese language title, roughly translated, is Back from the Brink of Death. The Miracle Man, Vegeta.
Hold on. You wanted to give me the win?
That's it. Yours is so simple.
I love the Miracle Man Vegeta.
If it was just the Miracle Man Vegeta, then I'd have to give it to this one.
I feel like if there was a Dragon Ball musical, it would be called The Miracle Man Vegeta, starring Hugh Jackman as Vegeta.
Yeah.
But it's just The Greatest Showman, but it's Saiyans. This is the greatest Saiyan.
I come back from the dead and I get a power boost. I'm gonna beat Frieza and kick his caboose.
Oh, did we tell you that Hugh Jackman also wrote the musical?
Yeah. It was it's a first draft.
It's going to be off Broadway for quite a bit.
It got leaked, unfortunately. So a lot of people are dropping out.
I wonder if it's because we said we're going to use the same wire team from the Spider-Man musical.
Mm-hmm. I mean, that's part of it. U2 was doing the music.
I really need to hear U2's version of Head Chala.
Yeah, get out. Come on, U2. What are you doing?
Yeah, U2. Look, I don't know why more famous artists don't do covers of Head Chala. That's how you get to the top of the charts.
I'm sure it's an easy license to get. Mm-hmm. I feel like. Come on, someone out there.
I know the Super Bowl halftime show would have been better if The Weeknd had done Head Chala. Yeah, that's right. I'm roasting The Weeknd 2 weeks after the Super Bowl. Yeah. Take that.
We are relevant.
That's right. Patrick Mahomes' toe. Okay, now we're going to talk about Dragon Ball. So I guess we should just start with training on King Kai's planet and how that's going. Crew's trying to catch bubbles.
Piccolo is getting frustrated. Demands to learn King Kai's technique. King Kai says, hold your horses, but also, can you help me pull some weeds?
Yeah.
You freeloader?
Pretty much.
You need to put some sweat equity into this place.
Which only seems fair. And then Piccolo is mostly saying, like, I'm above all these clowns, blah, blah, blah. I don't need to do this training. He's like, the only way I'm going to get stronger is if I train with people stronger than me, and they're not.
Did you get the moment where Piccolo gets frustrated, grabs King Kai's shirt? You get like a quick cut of just a flashing over King Kai's sunglasses, and Piccolo lets go because he realizes that, oh, I can't mess with this man.
Yeah.
He will beat my ass.
As my mom would say in intense situations where people were being disrespectful, no, honey, I am not the one. That was her line. I ain't the one. I'm not the one to mess with. And that's what I felt. Okay. I felt emanating off King Kai in that moment.
He didn't have to say anything. Because to be honest, I don't think of King Kai as a strong boy.
I agree, right? We don't see King Kai in action, which is kind of lame.
He is retired. He is a retiree, though. He went off by himself. He's got a mobile planet. He's just seeing all the sights.
He got that cushy job. He's the Kai of the wet, or he's the South Kai.
He's the Kai of something, but he gets to work from home.
Oh, the dream.
I mean, it's more of a consulting job that they gave him just so he'd still be on the payroll. But he never, I don't know, he never fights.
It's time for lunch. Everybody's eating. I feel weird about some of these sequences because King Kai is always saying like, oh, they're eating even more than Goku. Oh, they got that done even faster than Goku. Like all these things keep happening faster than Goku, and I'm wondering like if King Kai's going easy on them, or if it's like the fact that there are 3 of them chasing bubbles, it's taking less time. I don't know.
I don't think so. I think it's just to demonstrate how far Goku has come or will have come. Because they're getting it done the Z-Boys are getting all this King Kai training done in a very short amount of time. But we do have Goku still training in 50 times gravity, which is 5 times higher than what they're doing.
True.
But I hated this lunch sequence.
Is it because of their big bellies at the end?
It's because they became big boys afterwards. Like the fattest stomachs I've ever seen in Dragon Ball Z.
I thought it was kind of cute. I love a tubby little Chiaotzu. and I mean also props to all 3 of them for doing all this training, and what we see later is that they all are able to catch bubbles after they had a nice lunch.
Yeah, they all All three of them were able to catch Bubbles. But, Vince, I have a theory. So we see the actual action of Yamcha catching Bubbles. We see the action of Tien catching Bubbles. But with Chiaotzu, we're too focused on King Kai and Piccolo. We just cut to Chiaotzu now has Bubbles. Mm-hmm. In my theory, is that Bubbles, after being caught by the other two, is just like, you know what, kid? You got me. Go join your little friends. You can go train. It would be embarrassing if you took a long time to catch me.
Oh, so you think Bubbles was just trying to be like a good guy?
I think Bubbles at that point, he's probably also tired. He's like, I don't want to get caught again. The last guy grabbed my tail, and that's very painful.
And a lot disrespectful.
Honestly. I don't grab your dick when I'm trying to catch you. That's the equivalent.
Yeah, Tien, he's not poking your third eye to try to get you to leave him alone. Mm-hmm. Bubbles is an honorable trainee or trainer, and you should treat him like that. And even, Chiaotzu picking up Bubbles like he's a child, but he's also the same size as Chiaotzu. It's just like a dumb image.
You know those pictures of siblings where like the sibling's only a few years older than the other one, but they're still holding them when they're a baby. It's like that.
Like a 2-year-old holding a 1-year-old. Mm-hmm. It's like, hey, easy, buddy.
It's adorable. Yeah, be careful. Oh my God, be careful.
Oh, easy. Please, put the baby down.
Put down that hot kettle, please, son.
Oh no. Does he look too much like Endeavor?
Yeah, this is Endeavor saying this. But what do you think? Do you think? I don't want to take anything from Chiaotzu. He's a hero. He's a hero clown boy. But I didn't see it as a judge.
Maybe we'll put an asterisk on there. Maybe we have to review the film of that to make sure that it was all legal.
There's going to be a 30 for 30 in 10 years about this moment.
Shaq is doing the 30 for 30. So there I was, hanging out on Kid Kai's planet. Nothing weird happening that day. Nothing like that, you know. I was training with Kobe. Kobe training in the afterlife. Guy can't stop working. But these other 3 guys, they couldn't stop working either. But there was this little doll boy. And he was hanging out with his monkey. And then I sold him a Kia.
I fucking caught Bubbles. I don't know why everyone comes to me every time I do a signing. Any event, when I'm in the club, it's like, hey man, did you actually catch Bubbles? I caught Bubbles. I don't know why no one believes me.
We had Chiaotzu sit down with Robin Roberts to talk about his experience on King Kai's planet. So Chiaotzu, everybody has seen the footage of you holding Bubbles. Nobody saw you actually catching Bubbles. Could you just run us down how you actually caught Bubbles?
I've said it before. It's on the record. I was chasing after him. I made a diving leap. I grabbed him, held him in my arms like a baby. But no one was looking. Yamcha was on a switch. Tien, he blinked all 3 eyes at the same time. We've discussed this.
I'm glad you brought that up because I wanted to bring Tien in here. Because
we haven't talked in a year. Hey man, hey
Chiaotzu.
Let's do the awkward hug that they do in these documentaries when two people who used to be friends meet again.
Hey, it's been a while. Thanks for having me,
Slap
Robin.
the back.
Yeah, tap. Look, Chiaotzu, I gotta be honest. It's been weighing heavy on my mind.
Oh, you're looking down.
Launch won't take me back into the house until I confess what I actually saw.
Don't.
That day.
Don't. This will ruin me. My endorsements.
So, I'm here to set the record straight that Chiaotzu did not, in fact, catch Bubbles on his own that day.
This is over. I'm taking off my love.
Now, Chiaotzu, you should stay.
I'm knocking my chair down.
Okay, secure.
That's the sound of it.
Chiaotzu, come on, Chiaotzu.
No, I'm floating away.
It's true.
I'm floating away. I know a camera guy's following me down the hall. Don't.
Kevin, stay on him. Kevin, stay on him all the way down the hall. All the way down the hall. Chiaotzu, come on!
I blew up for you. This is me turning around to face you and point.
Chiaotzu, the cops are here. Chiaotzu! Chiaotzu!
I'll never blow up for you again.
This has been an ESPN 30 for 30 presentation of Who Grabbed Who.
And see. Notice it ain't asked Bubbles. Why do you think that is? Well, he's dead. He died.
Yeah. that was the part we left out of that mockumentary, is that Bubbles passed away. Yeah. And it was Gregory who started the investigation up again.
Yeah, Greg. Oh, that flags. I'm on Chiaotzu's side. Maybe I'm too close to the part. You know, I went a little too
Aaron
method.
got the Chiaotzu role in the reenactments.
I studied the tapes. And I get it, man. I get it. He's a little, he has things to prove. I can see why people would be, and I know it's ironic because I'm the one that accused him of these things. But it's not his fault. If Bubbles let him do it, is that really Chiaotzu's fault?
No. Yeah, if Bubbles let him do it, then I don't think it's his fault. So
during all this, how did you feel about the King Kai and Piccolo interactions? Was there any kind of vibe you were getting off of it?
It's hard to tell because it seems like King Kai knows something about Piccolo, but doesn't want Piccolo to know it. Because we see a lot of we get a lot of perspective shots of like King Kai looking at Piccolo not eating and Piccolo sitting and posturing. I don't know. It's hard to tell. I think he doesn't King Kai doesn't trust Piccolo clearly, but I don't know if it's he doesn't trust him or if it's King Kai feels like he's Piccolo's wasting his time by not doing the training. You know, I can't tell.
I'm curious if that might be a translation thing, because the vibe I got of him, it's just King Kai's like a camp counselor, and he's trying to get the loner kid to go join in the other ones. Don't you want to do the macrame? As
a former camp counselor, that is the hardest thing you can do.
Macrame, or trying to get the loner kid to participate?
Oh, macrame. It's incredibly difficult.
Have we said this before in the show? We were both camp counselors at one point.
Oh, yes. Our entire improv team was all camp counselors.
I taught, and I'm using air in quotes, leatherworking.
Wow, you got to teach something.
Which was it was a Boy Scout camp. So all the counselors are just helping you get certain merit badges. And by teach, I meant, let's go down to the trading post, buy this knife pouch kit. There you go, done. That's the merit badge.
I guess a lot of Boy Scouts is, how well can you follow the instructions? Which is a lot like life. But yeah, they didn't have so much of a friendly vibe from King Kai. I felt like it was more like what's this guy's problem? He's just not doing anything. And King Kai being the Kai of this area, I'm assuming knows more about Piccolo than even Piccolo knows. So I'm waiting for him to reveal something about Piccolo's truth to him.
They have a good cry in the ayahuasca sweat tent.
Yeah.
After everyone passed the Bubbles portion, you know what's next. We got Gregory coming in hot. Where does Gregory live? I don't think we touched on this last time he showed up.
Oh, you're right. We certainly did not talk about where Gregory spends his time when he's not training people.
Because it seems like he buzzes in from not the planet, right?
That, or it's tough because he's super small, so he could be just living in a tree. I don't know.
Like some sort of animal?
I don't know, the cricket that he is.
Bubbles gets to stay in the house.
But I don't know. Maybe Gregory just doesn't like living domesticatedly.
A wild child.
Mm-hmm. That's me, Gregory.
Or maybe hummingbird or shark rules. He's got to keep moving, baby.
I mean, that would explain his incredible speed.
I hang out with Snake Princess.
That's where he is. He's hanging out with Snake Princess.
It's a brothel on the side.
Sorry, I'm late. Snake Princess, it was 2-for-1 drinks night. Boy, is my little cricket liver tired.
It was Snady's night, which is a portmanteau of snakes and ladies. We all know.
They even had the song playing. I don't know how they got it, but they're playing. Oh, yes, it's Snady's night. And the scale's all right. Oh, yes, it's Snady's night. Oh, what a night. Then we played Russian roulette till everybody died.
But not me. I was fast. You know. Look, I don't know why I'm explaining this. You all know my life and my lifestyle.
Jiminy Cricket was there, too.
The grasshopper from James and the Giant Peach. He brought some class for that ass.
Hopper from A Bug's Life was there. I mean, he was quickly escorted out.
Yeah, he's not. Yeah, he caused some trouble last time.
Hopper got canceled.
I mean, we heard what he said about ladybugs.
And all that crap he pulled into the Harvest Festival? I mean, come on!
Yeah. No, he's not. We don't hang out anymore.
He still wants to play Call of Duty on the weekends, though. And seed. Did we actually cover the most famous bugs in all TV cinema history?
Any other cricket / grasshopper type of bugs that we missed out on? I don't.
Oh, you know who we missed? That cricket or grasshopper from Fievel. Isn't there like a little one in Fievel?
I think there's one in a Don Bluth production. There's like a lightning bug, maybe. I think. Mm-hmm. I don't know if it's Fievel exactly, but I think within that type of film.
Yeah. Maybe the xenomorph technically counts.
Yeah, he's a cricket.
He's a cricket.
we invited Cricket Mobile.
We invited Cricket Mobile.
Yeah, don't follow Hopper on Twitter. He's got bad takes.
He's got a lot of takes on ants. Oh boy, hot ant takes about what they should and shouldn't be doing for other bugs.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Look, we know. I'm surprised you didn't reference Ants with a Z. Your favorite bug movie.
Oh, how could I have not?
It's well on record.
It is my favorite film.
That you love Sylvester Stallone as a buff ant.
Yes. Hey Z. What's it like being a worker ant?
I'm not going to do the other impression.
You don't have to.
Speaking of cancel.
Oh, what a film. What a beautiful film I saw as a child in the theater. Same theater I saw Balto in, my guy, in 1999.
Oh, wow. I mean, what a perfect time to go back to Planet Namek. To see, I guess not bug people, but a squid person still fussing over Vegeta and recovering in his juices in the pod. Frieza is still floating. And we're going to a commercial. It's so boring when I'm trying to heal in this vat of Saiyan DNA. Me, Vegeta, the Prince of all Saiyans. I can't even open my eyes and look at these idiots taking care of me. I wish there was something to do.
Vegeta? Vegeta, is that you?
Wait, what? Nappa? Oh no, I've gone insane.
Don't worry, Vegeta, you're not insane. I live rent-free in your head.
That's true. What's up? I haven't talked to you in a while. How you doing in my head?
I mean, I've been a construct in here, ever since I died, and, you don't visit much, but it is nice. It's vacuous. I can do all the training I want.
That feels like an insult, but also a compliment. A sideways compliment? There we go.
Right.
Okay. All right. Moving on, I guess.
No, sorry. I'm not used to visitors.
I know. You're quickly tidying up.
Sorry. My shoes are over here. I'm putting my armor on one leg at a time right now.
That's fine. Hey, you can keep it casual. That's fine. So what's up? Are you here to cure me of my boredom?
Oh, yeah, that's right, Vegeta. I heard you echoing throughout your mind that you were bored. You had nothing to do while you were waiting to be healed by these jerks in the Frieza Force. But, maybe if you could get a message out, you could tell them to pump in some Kame house party into this goo.
I've been studying Morse code. Maybe I can tap something out. We'll see. But Kame House Party, this sounds... You know how I feel about parties. Love them. Fucking love them.
Oh, I forgot. You love parties. Yeah,
Party animal.
that's why you're the best, Vegeta. You love a good party. And you'll love this party because it's audio only. And Vegeta, the best thing about it is they talk about us a lot. We're always there.
What? Ooh, now you're speaking my language. Sayanese. What, you thought we spoke... Hey, anyone listening, you thought we spoke English? That's presumptuous.
Yeah, you think the Saiyans wouldn't have their own language?
That's a little rude.
It's so condescending. But you know what's not condescending, Vegeta? Is if whenever you get out of this tube, you can get the Kame House Party podcast or whatever RSS feed, you can get it on iTunes, Podbean, Spotify, and then you listen to it, you like it so much, you gotta leave a 5-star review, kind of like those Dragon Balls that are on Earth, but it's only the one with 5 stars.
Oh, that's much easier to do than collecting a bunch of crystal balls.
And guess what, Vegeta? In doing that and leaving a positive comment, you're making the podcasters' wish come true. Isn't that funny? They're so weak, their only wish is to be liked on the internet.
That is very funny.
Not like your grand plan to become invincible, Vegeta. Oh, I can't wait.
Yeah, no one can laugh at that.
There's nothing funny about your power.
All right, I'll check them out, and I suppose I can throw them a mental bone by either following them or subscribing, whatever the button says, and leaving some sort of review.
That's right. You can even follow them on this thing called Twitch.tv, where they sometimes train.
Oh, I mean, I'm always up for tips. You know, you never know what you're going to learn. I could check that out.
There you go. Look, Vegeta, this has been really nice.
Hey, wait, who are those? Who else lives rent-free here? You got 2 neighbors coming over.
Yeah, no, I heard him. I heard him first, you dumb cat. That's why I decided we should walk over this way.
Hey, you're just you better be lucky I have this casserole ready to go. Meow meow.
Oh yeah, Vegeta, I guess you must have encountered these two somewhere on Earth, because
I really don't remember this. The fat one, maybe. Kinda, sorta.
Trust me, Vegeta, they know you.
I'm gonna say cat creature with a cane and casserole dish. Ooh, tuna. Of course it's tuna. Duh. And you, fat samurai, what are you doing in my head? Out with it.
Jeez, this guy is a real piece of work, Corn.
Potta, I mean, if the rent wasn't so good, I'd say we'd move. But hey, free's free.
Free as a bird.
Anyway, we're just here to make neighborly. We thought there was some sort of, you said party. We said, hey, let's come over. And we can get things going. Get a good game of Uno, perhaps.
Oh, great. Well, if you like parties, maybe you've heard of Kame House Party. Have you heard of that?
I mean, maybe. We might be listening to it right now. Or at least we were. I mean, honestly, a lot of y'all, you should, get back to the show.
Wait. We're inside of someone's old consciousness, Corn.
Yeah.
Who are you talking to? There's no one else here. There's no one else even in this general consciousness or the vicinity of this consciousness. Who's listening to your words, Corrin?
I get it. It's like dream logic, you know? It doesn't always have to make sense.
Corrin, it has to make sense. I'm pulling out my sword. And I'm gonna cut your head off if you don't tell me who you're talking to.
Yajirobe, oh my god. This is... I dropped the casserole dish. It's all... Hold on, let me lap it up.
Ew! Oh, not in front of...
Look, still a cat.
Ew! Oh, that's gross. Oh, it's all
Ew!
over.
You got tuna casserole all over my head.
Oh, Vegeta, don't worry. I'll clean it up after.
All right. Okay, good. Yeah. I see you got the magic erasers.
Those also live rent-free in your head. That jingle.
Hey, Mr. Clean, it reminds me of you.
Oh, Vegeta, that's so nice. Is that why I have white eyebrows in this?
In my construct of you, yes. You have a very tight, taut white shirt.
Tight butt.
Yeah, we never. Isn't it weird we never see Mr. Clean's butt? You'd think there'd be more images of it.
Well, I'll just say this. Nappa knows how to use it. All right, everybody just shut up.
Yeah, Jerobi, I don't. You really want to cut off my head? Because 2 more will appear. Hail Hydra.
Hydra? Oh, yeah. Welcome back to the show. And welcome back to a distressed-looking Gregory facing off against a Chiaotzu with the mallet challenge. And I wanted to ask you, Aaron, did Goku have a different-looking mallet during the mallet challenge when he was there? I thought Goku's mallet was a lot bigger and heavier and looked like metal.
Well, one, we can't go back and look to discover that. We do not do research on this podcast. It's in the charter. We know, and we can't do amendments.
Cannot do amendments. It voids our contract.
It does. So I can't go back and look. But I did get the feeling that it was I thought it was heavier, honestly.
Oh, okay.
But also might just be because Chiaotzu's a little boy.
Chiaotzu is a little boy, but I like this scene. I thought it was a lot of fun. Yamcha and Tien are like hyping Chiaotzu up to catch this pitch from Gregory, which also seems like not what he should be doing, right? Gregory should be trying to avoid them the same way that he was avoiding Goku and not flying right at them.
He's so cocky that he's playing baseball where the baseball is him.
Right. Gosh, imagine the cockiness that you'd have to have.
I mean, he's probably hyped up from getting back from Snake Princess's club.
He's riding high.
Yeah. Oh, he won at craps.
Couple of Mai Tais.
Yeah. He engaged in the pleasures of the flesh, or I guess the exoskeleton in his case.
He hit that buffet, all the crab legs he could eat.
They had a conversation about, like, aren't they just insects? And he's like, no, it's different. Don't worry about it.
There a crowd crowded around him as he continued to eat the fish insects.
But yeah, I agree. This seems like a little bit of a cheat. A fun cheat, but...
Yeah, because it was badass. We see Chiaotzu catching Gregory as he's, like, flying straight at him and then tries to do a little dip, little curve out of the way, and you see they animate it really nicely where Chiaotzu gets like the twinge in his eye and he lines it up perfectly, and boom, grand slam out of the park and into a sleeping King Kai.
He's in his little rocking chair again. He's retired. He got that baby for a good price outside the Cracker Barrel.
They've all now hit Gregory, but Gregory is like. Gregory says to King Kai in mine, he's like, there's no way to prove that they actually hit me. Don't believe them.
Wait, what?
Yeah. But then the bubble on his head grows. That's how King Kai knows that they all did it.
That's the opposite of mine. That's such a better joke, though. Mine's just like, yep, they sure did. Boop. Way to go, English dub. You punched it up.
Finally, a punch up in Dragon Ball.
Yeah. We finally get to the main event as suggested in your title. It's time for sparring, which is new to the training. It seems like King Kai's is trying to stall, and it's going to be Piccolo versus everyone. Piccolo's just coming in. Yeah, you're all weak. You're not going to be a match for me. And King Kai is like, yeah, he's kind of right, guys. But it should be kind of even. But that's it. It becomes a fight.
And honestly, it's a really good one. Like I thought of the elements of the fight were impressive, and we got to see how much they've actually grown, Tien, Yamcha, and Chiaotzu, because all of them get good hits in on Piccolo in a way that is shocking to him. And at one point, he even questions himself. He's like, could they have gotten this strong by doing all that dumb training?
Yeah, Chiaotzu learns some new moves. He immediately jumps on Piccolo's back and I guess starts shocking him, right?
Yes.
I was like, please, no, Chiaotzu, don't.
I thought he was going to go for it. I thought he knew he was dead.
Yeah, the fight's kind of evenly matched. It is weird. I do like that Piccolo uses his stretchy arms to get a Chiaotzu off his back and then slams him headfirst into the ground.
Oh, yeah. In effect, killing him.
It's, Tien freaks out. And then King Kai's like, you're already dead. You're good. Don't worry.
Yeah, then he's like, he'll get back up in 3, 2, 1. And he does. And it's really freaking weird.
It's the fact that they did cartoon logic, that they buried his head in the ground is how hard Piccolo slammed him against.
I mean, it's also rad to see Yamcha landing a solid punch to the gut of Piccolo to the point where he hits the ground.
I'm like, even Yamcha?
Mm-hmm.
And they linger on it, too.
Oh, yeah. They it's almost as if they wanted, like, Piccolo to see it later.
That's for the highlight reel. That's for Monday morning.
Mm-hmm. On the not top 10 is Piccolo getting punched in the face by people weaker than him.
They had the Benny Hill music. I wanted to get on Sports Center, but not like this.
Stephen A. Smith goes on a rant about how Piccolo's really not that good. He ain't that good. I've been saying it for years. Piccolo can't even dunk.
Piccolo should pull out a play from Yamcha's handbook. Start playing the b-ball.
Oh my gosh. Now that's the sports anime I need to watch.
With him learning how to not be a loner.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. That's mostly it. He just happens to pick basketball as the team sport he needs to play. Mm. What is this ball for? It's not even full of energy.
I can't make any wishes with this. Casually throws it behind his back. It goes in the basket.
The starry-eyed coach is like, you're on the team.
Team? I only do solo sports. Well, I guess not. Fighting is a two-man sport. Look, I only do competitive one-on-one sports there.
Hey, your name is Piccolo, right? You transferred here, right? From
Namek High, yeah. What of it? Want to make something of it? I'm pushing you against, using stretchy arms to push you against the locker.
Whoa. Hey, I'm a coach here. I don't think you want to do this, my man.
Oh, sorry. My mistake. I do respect my elders. Whew. You look young, is what I'm saying.
That's right. I'm the youngest coach in West City High. And I'm in charge of making this team great again. And I need you to do it. So what do you say? Will you join the team? Please, 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 please.
I don't think so. That's not my style.
I'm on my knees. I'm begging. Please, please, please.
Right.
If you don't join the team and if we don't make it to the championships, I'm going to lose my job. And the basketball team's going to get disbanded.
Yeah, we won't be able to play basketball anymore. And then, I don't know, my family's business will get ruined.
Yeah, if I don't play basketball, my heart might stop. I'm like a shark.
And if I stop playing basketball, then I'm going to end up owing the mob a lot of money that I can't pay back. I bet on our team to win, which hasn't been going great. Please, Piccolo, please.
All right, fine. I'll join this stupid team. But nobody asked to be my friend. I only have one, and I hate him.
The end of the season is just the championship photo and Piccolo smiling. I learned a lot about friendship that season. And we only but we still have state. This was only district.
If only we could just inject our favorite anime characters into sports movies like why isn't there like a Space Jam but for anime? Where Michael Jordan needs help from
other way around.
Freaks and Killua and Goku to beat the Monstars.
Well, Goku would ask for help from Michael Jordan. Mm-hmm. For Michael B. Jordan.
Yes, that's it. It's Michael B. Jordan. Oh, it's his character from Creed gets invited to the Tenkaichi tournament.
I'm just an actor. I'm not an actual boxer. I haven't trained in months.
Don't worry, buddy. I'll train you up real quick in the hyperbaric time chamber. I'm Goku, by the way. You've got a lot of latent potential.
So this is the human that's going to help us defeat Majin Buu. I meant the Monstars. What I call the Monstars.
The Majin Stars?
Mm-hmm. There we go. Sorry, I couldn't see the cue card. My bad.
All right, that's a wrap. That's a wrap today. I think Piccolo's a little tired, everybody. Let's wrap it up. That's right. I'm the director of LeBron James. We're gonna wrap this one up. And see.
scene. Yeah, anime Space Jam. Why not? And then it's Vince. Are you familiar with I think it's called Cartoon All Stars to the Rescue, where every Saturday morning cartoon comes together to teach kids to not do drugs.
What?
This is
Wait, hold on. Every cartoon character?
let's see. I think Ninja Turtles, Alvin and the Chipmunks, maybe a DuckTales in there. I think it might have been everything that was owned by ABC at the time.
Oh, so Darkwing Duck is up in there?
Maybe a Sonic. I don't know if a Sonic was in there, but like maybe the Smurfs, I think, got up in it. Ironically, Scooby Doo, maybe.
No, of course. Anything that has like a crossover potential, they give Scooby like Scooby, get in there.
Like, we started this crossover thing first, man. You gotta respect your elders.
Really? You better respect the Scoob.
Yeah, kiss the paw.
I'm a Great Dane for a reason.
Genetics. That's your breed, but I get the joke.
Our emphasis on great, Shaggy.
You can't look this up now, but maybe when you're not on the show, you can look at it.
I think I'll have to. It sounds like so much fun.
It's fucking wild. But yeah, just do that for anime. Goku teaches you not to like do heroin. I don't know.
That's the anime equivalent. It's like, don't do ketamine.
Well, they're cool with like weed's fine. They're
Yeah.
like, yeah. What's the big deal? Just nothing intravenous, please.
Don't do horse tranquilizers, kids. You won't get as strong as Goku.
Look, really, honestly, there's an opioid epidemic in this country, and I, Naruto, am here to talk about it.
Opioids, date bio. Oh, that's bad. That's bad.
Oh boy! All right, I'll take
bad.
it out.
It's
baby.
so bad it's good though. It's so bad
Okay, I
it's
won't
good,
take it out.
Don't take it out.
But King Kai's taken out all these boys to the next part of training, which I guess they have to go to the other side of the planet for. Because he stops the match, finally. They were going to keep going. They specifically requested Piccolo to take off his weighted clothing. I thought we were going to get there. Like, have a real fight. But
Yeah.
Come on, King Kai. Come on, King Kai.
As my dad would say from the stands of a basketball game I was playing, let the boys play. Come on, ref. Let them play.
No, King Kai's got to take him over here. He's got to tell a new joke, which I hope you wrote down your version.
Oh, I did.
All right. So here's what this son of a bitch says.
Ooh.
He says, a vegetable you eat in the morning that makes you fart is called an asparagus. This one gave me a little bit of translation. Clearly it's working off asparagus. But asa means morning. So asparagus.
Oh, morning.
Asparagus.
Asparagus.
But I thought I rewound it to see it. I thought he was just saying asparagus. Which is clearly better. At least for an English speaking audience.
Oh, now I gotta use that one. Asparagus. Asparagus.
Asparagus.
All right. Well, here's mine. I hope you're ready for this one.
Okay.
King Kai asks, "What's the only kind of dog in the world that doesn't bark?"
No, don't, King Kai, don't do it.
A hot dog.
No.
Yeah, he did it.
I saw that coming all the way from Snake Princess's castle.
Oh my gosh. And the Z boys, they also felt the same way that we did because it took them a minute to remember that they were supposed to laugh at his jokes.
Why did they just say asparagus?
I don't know. Asparagus works too. I don't know why they had to change it to hot dogs. Western audience, we all eat hot dogs.
The most Western food in the world.
Well, no, some producers said kids don't eat asparagus. It's not funny. So what is funny? What do kids eat? Somebody was like, my kid eats a lot of hot dogs. They're like, all right, Gary, write the hot dog joke. He's like, oh, man.
Come here, big book of 100 jokes.
Gary, you keep the joke book, right?
Yeah, I got it here. Let me flip through. H for hot. Let's see. Index, H, hot dog. All right. These joke books are actually very well indexed. I'm surprised.
But yeah, I mean, King Kai, he's got the jokes.
Just say asparagus. Just say asparagus. Everyone.
Is there anything else that would have been funny? Like, could you fit anything else into the morning joke one?
A vegetable you eat in the morning that makes you fart?
No, I guess nothing else fits. For some reason, I wanted broccoli to be in there somehow.
It's just broccoli. I'm saying, isn't it funny? Broccoli makes you fart.
Because it does. It smells. But you know what else probably smells, Aaron? The recovery room on Frieza's ship.
I mean, if you're just smothered in sand DNA, that can't smell good. Like a dorm, perhaps.
Oh, yeah. Vegeta is being tended to by the squid physician.
Squidzition,
who is also antagonizing Vegeta while he's in recovery, which I didn't think was smart, and I was proven to be true. In my version, he says stuff like, "Oh, you're barely making it. I hope you last long enough for Zarbon to torture you. Blah, blah, blah. I can't wait for him to figure out where the Dragon Balls are." And stuff like that. But what happens as the Squidzition is leaving Vegeta is that he wakes up and blows up everything.
This seemed uncharacteristic of Frieza, because he's not scared of Vegeta at this point.
Right.
But he does come, after they hear the explosion, Zarbon and Frieza come running. They're panicking.
Running like normal people, too.
Not like fly. Guys, you can't fly there?
Maybe Lord Frieza doesn't let anybody fly through the halls because it's a liability, you know?
You can run through the halls all you want. No flying, though. These are tight corners. You never know who you're going to bump into.
And also, please make sure you use the reflective, the dome reflectors around corners. This is Zarbon chiming in. Don't run into anybody unnecessarily.
That's right. We have the convex mirrors for a reason. Frieza Force. So you can see around corners.
Thank you, Lord Frieza, for telling me exactly what those things are called. They're convex mirrors.
Mm-hmm. Also, make sure all drinks have lids.
Don't spill your coffee. Every coffee must have a lid when you leave the kitchen.
The janitorial staff has made a big fuss. I had to kill half of them because of it, but they do have a point.
Yes, we hate unsightly stains, and we hate too much running.
Oh, fuck, what was that? Better run.
Lord Frieza, we better run.
And
see. And they're hypocrites.
Yeah, that's for regular employees, those policies. We're above
yes.
Of course.
But you're so right that they fall for this bit that Vegeta's doing. Hook, line, and sinker.
Oh, it's so simple.
These, Frieza is supposed to be the most powerful force in the entire universe, striking fear even into King Kai, but he got duped.
There's a big hole in the wall. Clearly he escaped through there. Better go after him.
Better leave all 5 of the Dragon Balls unsecured.
Vegeta's just behind a tank, chuckling.
He is.
He might as well have done the Muttley thing, put his hand up to his mouth. Mm-hmm. Yes, someone animate that, please. It's quick. But yeah, the episode ends with him going into the main chamber and just seeing the Dragon Balls just willy-nilly laid across the floor. And I did it. I'm great.
See, this is why everybody who works in an office, this is why you save early and often. You secure your files. You make sure that everybody knows where things are. And you keep, because it keeps it out of the hands of those who want to do you harm, like a Vegeta in this case.
You never know when there's going to be a brownout.
Mm-hmm. Or a surprise audit.
But that's it. The narrator calls Vegeta the Miracle Man. I don't know what the miracle is.
Is it his recovery?
Maybe the fact that Frieza fell for it. It's a miracle that happened.
It's a miracle this guy who runs an organization of planet brokers got duped.
But yeah, that's it for the episode. And I say, Vince, another miracle is that we got some emails from listeners.
Ooh, very nice.
So this is from power listener Delmond again, who has written us many a time. And this honestly sounds like a nightmare. So here we go. In the mid-90s, before Toonami existed, a local TV station started playing Dragon Ball Z on Saturday mornings. The only problem was that they only got the episodes in chunks, so it took a long time to watch. They played the first episode through the beginning of the fight against Raditz, then started over and got through Piccolo training Gohan. Then started over and got through them meeting the Ginyu Force. Then it started over and got them through the first episode of Goku against Frieza. And then they never played another episode ever again.
Are you kidding me?
Wow, that sounds like a nightmare.
Oh my God. If that had happened to me, I would have thought I was going insane. Like, just it continuing to start over, like not knowing what. I would have been like, wow, this show really wants you to remember what happened every time.
Yeah, syndication's always weird, especially shows that like have through lines, and when they play them out of order, it always drove me batty. I mean, I guess just, hey man, that's just the nature of TV back in the day. Delmon did continue to say that they were able to finally, of course, catch up. They found out that their girlfriend's brother had the whole series on DVD, so they were able to watch all of it. So thank God.
Shout out to girlfriends, brothers around the country, providing young men and women with bootleg anime for generations.
Thanks again for the laughs and keep fighting, Delmon. Delmon, thank you for writing to us. F's in chat, boys.
Yeah, for real. It's a failure on that broadcasting network.
Talk about a home for infinite losers. That TV station's a home for infinite episodes.
I'm just in my mind, like trying to just like, if I had to rewatch like 13 episodes of Naruto to get through the tuning exams, I would have lost my mind.
Imagine if we did the podcast like that.
Ugh, stop it.
No. We'd quit so hard.
Oh my God, I quit everything.
I would just fall asleep and then never wake up.
Yeah, we'd fall asleep recording. Then have the best sleep cast ever.
Mm-hmm.
16 hours of napping.
I mean, that's napping know-how.
Oh, yes, you are correct, sir.
Again, Delmon, thank you for writing to us. If you have, I guess, a torturous experience you want to share with us, feel free to write to us at kamehousepartypod@gmail.com. That's also where you can send those 1 minute roundups, preferably on my weeks when I have to do it. Hint, hint. You can also talk to us on Twitter or Instagram if that's more of your bag. And every Thursday at 8 p.m. Eastern, we are streaming on twitch.tv/Kame House Party, a variety of games and a variety of fun.
That's right. And thank you, as always, for listening to the podcast and contributing to the show via your emails and posts and things like that. Thank you so much. And we're going to close it out like we always do. No matter if you are pulling the wool over an extremely powerful person's eyes or you're living rent-free in somebody's head, you gotta keep fighting.